My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. I'm going to give you my favorite underdog fantasy plays for UFC London. If you don't know what underdog fantasy is, it's daily fantasy. You come in here, you say higher or lower than the numbers you see on the screen, and you can 20 times your money. It is by far the highest payout in daily fantasy. It's not even close. The next closest is 10 times. This is 20 times. It is double the next closest payout. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/underdog, use promo code WWP, and they will instantly match your deposit. They will give you free money to play this game. Just go to wewantpicks.com/underdog, use promo code WWP, deposit $20, they'll give you $20. Deposit $100, they'll give you $100. Then come in here, build an entry. You can do it with only the free money, and then you have even more free money if you win, and if you lose, well, it was free money to begin with. wewantpicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP. When you play underdog fantasy, you have two options. You have pick'ems, which is what we're seeing here. You just say higher or lower, or you have rivals. Rivals is when you have the fighters that are fighting each other in a fight, and you say between these two, who's going to get more? Let's look at the pick'ems first. I don't like any of these. These are all very tough. 29.5 significant strikes for Tom Aspinall. I don't know. We don't know what he's going to look like. He might wrestle heavy. This might go 5 rounds. This might end in, there's just too much going on here for me to be confident in that line. Nathaniel Wood, 81.5. That's a high number. He could get Andre Fili out of there early. He gets past that number often, but Andre Fili has been known to be a bit chinny in the past. Andre Muniz, 1.5 takedowns. He may not get any takedowns at all. You know what happens when you get some of these phenomenal grapplers? It ends up being a kickboxing match. So a lot of these lines are very, very tricky. I don't like any of them. 3 takedowns for a heavyweight that isn't Alexander Romanov, that's tricky as well. So I'm going to leave all of these alone, and we're going to head right over to Rivals. So we're going to go to Rivals, go to MMA, and what you see here is these are the fighters in a fight, and you just click on one of them if you think that person gets more. For example, we have Marcin Tybura and Tom Aspinall. This is saying who's going to land more significant strikes between the two of them. Tom Aspinall is the easy answer, so they're giving Marcin Tybura 13.5 significant strikes to start. So if Tom Aspinall lands 14 significant strikes and Marcin Tybura lands 0, Tom wins, okay? So there are a few that I like here. Let's scroll our way down. I like Nathaniel Wood, minus 12.5, meaning Nathaniel Wood has to land 12.5 significant strikes more than Andre Fili, and I don't think that's a problem at all. If we look at Nathaniel Wood's last couple of fights, here's how many significant strikes he landed. 97, 97, 136, 131, okay? Now, if we go to Andre Fili, his last couple of fights, 59, 6, 34, 27, 44, and a few of those were decisions. So no shot Andre Fili gets anywhere near the number of significant strikes that Nathaniel Wood does. The next one I like is Jai Herbert. They're giving him 5.5 over Fares Ziam. Very similar story. Fares Ziam has some of the lowest volume output you're going to get in that division. He's landing 2 significant strikes per minute. And while Jai Herbert doesn't have a much higher number, it is higher than Fares Ziam. So they're giving him 5.5 to start in what I think is a pretty close fight anyway. So I'm going to take Jai Herbert there, again, in Rivals. And then the last one, where is she? Pani Khanzad. She's at minus 2.5, meaning they're giving Ketlen Vieira 2.5 significant strikes to start. Let me read off the last few numbers there. If we go to Ketlen Vieira, her last couple of fights, she lost to Raquel Pennington 64-81. Lost to Holly Holm, or beat Holly Holm 85-96. Ketlen Vieira to Miesha Tate 113-122. 7-47, 68-69, 20-26, 41-59. She has literally never landed more strikes than her opponent in actually one single UFC fight out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 UFC fights. Only one time has she ever landed more significant strikes. Doesn't matter, win or loss. Pani Khanzad, on the other hand, high volume and lands more significant strikes in almost every single fight she has ever been in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 UFC fights. She landed more significant strikes in 7 of them, including her losses. That's actually my most confident one. Incredibly confident there. I already have this entry built, so let's go ahead and Take a look at it live, pick'ems. And this is exactly what I just walked you through. Pani Khanzad, minus 2.5 significant strikes. Nathaniel Wood, minus 12.5 significant strikes. Jai Herbert, plus 5.5 significant strikes. Guys, that's my entry. I'm super confident in this, but go ahead and build your own. Just make sure you do it with the very free money. Go to WeWantPicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP, and let them give you free money. The more you deposit, the more free money you get. WeWantPicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP.